Well, with those cold temperatures outside, officials at Hanson's Garden Village in Rhinelander are making some adjustments to keep their plants, fruits and vegetables safe. They have some tips for you too. Newswatch 12's Devin Biggs gives us a look.
Temperatures might be nice and warm inside the greenhouses at Hanson's Garden Village in Rhinelander, but once you step outside, the seasons change in an instant.
If you're buying shrub material or perennials that's well leafed out, that might have been shipped in from further south, then you better be doing some protecting or dig them back out and put them in your garage.
Shrubs and perennials aren't the only plants that people need to be aware of when dealing with this cold spell.
Vegetables that you see around me that are warm season vegetables like tomatoes and peppers in this greenhouse and eggplants.
People can still prepare their gardens despite the short growing season that we see here in the Northwoods.
I would think that folks around here know that they just have to get the selection of the special variety that they want, and then they better have a small greenhouse.
Many people are taking advantage of the extra time at home to get their flower beds and gardens ready. However, with the recent cold spell hanging around, plants like this tomato plant may not make it through the cold without some adjustments.
If the weather continues for the next few days being really extremely cold, I would recommend that they water the soil because the soil's dried out a little bit, and wet soil is going to help keep that soil warmer.
When to plant can be a challenge too.
It's always a guess every year because you don't want to wait too late to plant. We have a fairly short season as well. But generally around that Memorial Day period is when we want to do that.
Hanson's had to make some changes to their operations too, including hours. Some due to COVID-19, the other part due to weather.
We can open up the doors and even overhead doors and stuff like that because it's later in the day. And then the heaters aren't all running and everything, and people can walk through openings, open overhead doors without having to handle doorknobs and things like that.
In Rhinelander, Devin Biggs, Newswatch 12.